Welcome to the How to Use the Software Improvements and Suggestions list tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how to add and modify items to the Software Improvement and Suggestions list. First I will talk about the permissions required to use this list. To begin, we'll start by opening Purebiz and we'll log on as Graham. Then we'll check out the users. We'll look at Graham's permissions first for the Scagnetti business, Scagnetti account set. Look at maintenance, and down here are the two permissions that we are interested in. Can the user view the software improvement list, and can the user modify the software improvement list? And Graham's permission for both of those is yes, so he can do both of those things. Now if we look at Ron, for those same two permissions, they're both no. So he can neither view nor modify the software improvement list. If we look at Sue, she can view the software improvement list, but she cannot modify it. So let's go and take a look at how those two permissions affect the users. We'll log on as Ron. First, and go to the software improvement list, which is under the maintenance menu choice, and find that he cannot view the software improvement list. We'll go and log in as Sue. And go to the software improvement list and find that she can view it. But if we try to modify it, we find that we can't. So let's log back in as Graham and take a closer look at that list. Down the bottom we have a title filter that we can use to quickly find items, and we can click this button to clear the filter. These two checkboxes here, normally we exclude the completed items, but we can show the completed items by turning this checkbox on, and we normally exclude inactive items, and we can turn that on and see the inactive items as well. You can turn them both on at the same time, of course. We have three different types of software improvement and suggestion. We can filter them here by type. We can see only the modifications, only the suggestions, only the bugs, or we can see all of them. Let's add a new software suggestion. So we click on Add Software Improvement. Purebiz warns us that we're about to add a new software improvement record. We will give the software improvement a title. We'll make this a modification, so the title will be We'll add a shortcut for WordPad to the custom menu, and the description should be a detailed description of the modification containing all of the information necessary to describe that modification. So with the title entered, the active checkbox should be checked. If you no longer want to work on the modification because the idea has been abandoned, then turn this checkbox off. You can always turn it back on later on. The type of suggestion, modification or bug is recorded here in this drop-down box. The priority describes the urgency of the request. A bug that affects data, for example, would almost always get an immediate priority, whereas a suggestion made in June about the Christmas party in December would get a low priority. So we'll give this one a medium priority, seeing that it has to do with productivity. The severity describes the impact the item has. Most suggestions do not impact Purebiz the way a bug does, so for suggestions you should leave severity as unassigned. But a bug that causes loss of data, for example, would be classified as critical. We will mark this as medium. The Assigned To field is used to give a person responsibility for managing this item. Bugs and modifications can be assigned to me, your Purebiz project supervisor or the Purebiz expert. Suggestions can be assigned to anybody to take care of. Veronica Bowman, for example, could be assigned to take care of a suggestion, but we'll leave this as assigned to me. The date created is filled automatically when the item is created. I can think of no reason to change this, but you can if you want. The Created By field is automatically filled when the item is created. Only suggestions can be marked as anonymous with the anonymous checkbox, which is over here. The checking of the anonymous checkbox is not recorded in the activity log, and once it is checked, only the user who checked it can uncheck it. If we try to check the checkbox for a modification, we'll be warned that only suggestions can be made anonymous. The completion date is set to the 1st of the 1st, 2001 when the item is created, and can be reset to this value by clicking the Reset Completion Date button. So if it was changed to another date, it can always be changed back by clicking the Reset the Completion Date button. The completed checkbox indicates that the item has been dealt with, and the release version field is filled in by us when we have completed a software modification or a bug fix. You don't need to enter anything here, but for suggestions you can type not applicable or NA. Use the Note tab to make notes and record discussion on the item. For example, I might write here, save and close, and we have our new note here. We can save and continue working on the item with the Save and Continue button. The activity log records changes made to the item. You can double click on the activity log to show more detail of what's going on. And that is about it for creating a new item. Might just quickly go into one of these suggestions to show you how the anonymous works in more detail. you can see that this item was created by Graham Bosworth and the anonymous button is not ticked. So I can tick that and it changes to anonymous, and in the activity log you'll see that it changed quite a bit, but there is no log entry for today when I click that anonymous button. So that is about it for the software improvement and suggestion list. Please use it, especially for suggestions. I always want to hear about suggestions for the software. That brings our tutorial to the end. Thank you for watching. Bye.